In last lecture, we have studied about the different types of chemical reactions, their definitions and examples we have studied in last lecture. Today's our point is factors affecting the rate of chemical reaction. In last lecture, we have seen that different reactions require different time for their completion. Some reactions requires long time for their completion. Some are fast, some are moderate. Then, which factors affecting the rate of reaction we have to study today. Our today's point is factors affecting the rate of a chemical reaction. There are five factors which affects the rate of chemical reaction. First is the nature of the reactants. Now you know that the reactants means the substances which take part in the reaction are known as the reactant. Nature of reactant is affecting the rate of chemical reaction. Now we have to do one experiment. They have given us aluminium and zinc and we have to react them with dilute hydrochloric acid. Aluminium and zinc, these are the metals, and we have to react them with dilute hydrochloric acid separately. On reaction of both aluminium and zinc with dilute hydrochloric acid, hydrogen gas is liberated in this reaction and water soluble salts are formed from the metals are formed. However, the reaction of aluminium metal takes place faster as compared to the zinc metal. The nature of metal is responsible for this difference. Aluminium is more reactive than the zinc and therefore this nature of reactiveness of aluminium is responsible for its fast reaction with hydrochloric acid. Therefore, the rate of reaction of aluminium with the hydrochloric acid is higher than the zinc. Nature or reactivity of reactants influences the rate of chemical reaction. Nature or reactivity of reactant affects the rate of reaction. This is the first point which affects the rate of reaction, that is the nature of the reactants, that is the reactivity of the reactants. More reactive metals are giving faster reaction as compared to the less reactive metals. Second point is size of the particles of reactants. The reactants who take part in the reaction, the size of these particles is very important, which affects the rate of chemical reaction. For this we have to do a experiment. For this we have given two test tubes and pieces of Shahabad tiles and powder of Shahabad tiles and dilute hydrochloric acid. We have to take two test tube. In that test tube, in first test tube we have to add pieces of Shahabad tiles and in second test tube we have to add powder of Shahabad tile, and the weight should be same and difference is in between their size. First is the in piece and second in the form of powder. Now we have to react them with dilute hydrochloric acid and see the reaction. You must have found that in the above activity that the carbon dioxide effervescence is formed slowly with the pieces of Shahabad tile while at a fast speed with the powder. When we observe the reaction, we see that the rate of reaction is faster in the powder form Shahabad tile while it is slow in the piece of the Shahabad tile. That means as the size of particles of reactant is small, rate of reaction is faster as compared to the larger size particles. The above observation indicates that the rate of reactant depends upon the size of the particles of the reactants taking part in the reaction. Smaller the size of the reactant particles, higher is the rate of reaction. Means as the size of the reactant is smaller, the rate of reaction must be at a greater speed. This is the second point. First point is the nature of reactant, second is size of the particles of the reactant, and third is concentration of reactants. Now here we have to do one experiment, that is we have to take dilute and concentrated hydrochloric acid. Dilute acid, that is the soft acid, and concentrated means it is the very concentrated, their concentration is high. We have to take dilute and concentrated hydrochloric acid and we have to react it with calcium carbonate powder. When dilute hydrochloric acid is reacted with calcium carbonate powder, the rate of reaction is slow as compared to the concentrated hydrochloric acid. Here carbon dioxide is liberated through the reaction. The rate of reaction is faster in concentrated hydrochloric acid and it is slow in dilute hydrochloric acid. On the other hand, concentrated hydrochloric acid takes place rapidly and calcium carbonate disappears fast. Concentrated acids react faster than dilute acids, which means that rate of reaction is proportional to the concentration of the reactants. More concentrated the reactant, the rate of reaction is higher, faster, and less concentrated reactants, the rate of reaction is slower. This is the third quantity, the concentration of reactant. And next is the temperature of the reaction. While studying the decomposition reaction, we studied the example of decomposition of limestone. During the decomposition of limestone, that is the calcium carbonate, after decomposition it forms calcium oxide and carbon dioxide as the product. When we have carried out the decomposition of limestone, in this activity the lime water does not turn milky before heating the limestone. That means the lime water turns milky when the carbon dioxide is released, but at normal temperature the reaction does not happen, and therefore lime water does not turn milky. That means the reaction does not happen and carbon dioxide is not liberated, because the rate of reaction is 0 at normal temperature. For this, it is learned that the rate of reaction increases on increasing the temperature, and when we increase the temperature of calcium carbonate, at that time reaction starts and the carbon dioxide is liberated out and lime water turns milky. That means the temperature of the reactants is also important for calculating the rate of reaction. And the last is the catalyst. What is the catalyst and what is its use in the reaction, we have to study here. On heating, potassium chlorate decomposes slowly. When we heat the potassium chlorate, it decomposes slowly. The reaction does not take place at the normal temperature. If we increase the temperature, the rate of reaction is also slow. If we reduce the size of the particle of this potassium chlorate, then also rate of the reaction is also slow. That means the size of particle and temperature, these factors do not affect the rate of reaction. Then what should we do? Here, for increasing the rate of reaction, we use presence of manganese dioxide to liberate oxygen gas. For this, manganese dioxide is used to increase the rate of reaction and oxygen gas is liberated. No chemical change takes place in manganese dioxide in this reaction. Though the manganese dioxide is present in the reaction, there is no chemical change in it, and it only increases the rate of reaction or speed of the reaction. Then what is the catalyst? Manganese dioxide is used as a catalyst in this reaction. Then what is meant by the catalyst? The substance in whose presence the rate of chemical reaction changes without causing any chemical change to it. That means it only take part in the reaction, but it only present in the reaction, but there is no change in its constituents. So this is called as the catalyst. It only increases the rate of reaction. The decomposition of the hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen takes place slowly at room temperature. However, the same reaction occurs at a fast rate on adding manganese dioxide powder to it. That means that at the room temperature, decomposition of hydrogen peroxide, this reaction takes place very slowly, and when we use manganese dioxide as a catalyst in this reaction, the rate of reaction increases fastly and reaction takes place fastly. In this way, we can change the rate of reaction by observing these following factors, and we can use this to increase the rate of reaction. Today we see the factors affecting the rate of chemical reaction. There are 5 factors which affects the rate of reaction. First is the nature of the reactants, second is the size of the particles of reactants, third is concentration of the reactants, fourth is temperature of the reaction, and last is the catalyst. These 5 factors affects the rate of chemical reaction. So today's homework for you to write the factors affecting the rate of chemical reaction in your notebook with examples, and you have to study it. Here we will stop today. Thank you.